Hello everyone, SafTech Reviews here, back here with another video, and today I will be unboxing the Asus ROG Flow X16 16-inch touchscreen gaming laptop, and I will give first impressions of it and my thoughts around it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start unboxing this. So as you can see, the outer box it comes in is just a regular cardboard box. Nothing too fancy. I would say that's always a good thing, because when it's something eye-catching, sometimes there are package thieves, and that's not too fun. There isn't much on this package that indicates that there's a gaming laptop inside. So let me pull this machine out here. It's quite a big box. Ew, this is heavy, huh? Okay, so I will move this to the side. All right, so here is the laptop box right here. Very nice outer design of the box here. As you can see, they have the Asus ROG Flow logos all around the box. Very nice details here. Down here there is the laptop specs listed on the back here. You could see it's a 16-inch panel with 8 gigs of virtual RAM. It has an i9 processor, 1 terabyte storage. The RAM is DDR5, 16 gig, and this has all the bells and whistles. In terms of what graphics card this runs here, this has the RTX 4070 in here. So the box is just taped here in one side. I will open that up and try to keep it very neat. All right, so that is opened, and we can start lifting the lid here slowly. All right, so in here you could see there's a little more branding in the box. There's some stickers on the laptop showing like what specs it has and all of that. Really cool unboxing experience here for sure. The power brick I'm sure is in there, but let's take a look at this. What's in the box? What else is in the box here? So the laptop, first impressions, it actually has quite a small form factor for a 16-inch laptop. Definitely feels very slim in the hand here, which is always great to see on those gaming machines. Back then, gaming laptops used to be way chunkier and heavier. These new gaming laptops are really becoming really small in terms of form factor. So over here, I have the power brick and another, the rest of the power brick here. Very, very cool what they did with the brick design here. I can see this this was not that slim on previous models that I've seen from Asus. I have an ROG Flow, and the brick is, sorry, an ROG Duo, and the brick is definitely much thicker than this. This is really nice to see here. I always like it when I see laptop manufacturers innovating on their charger designs. Typically, I see very large chargers, and it factors into the overall portability when you have a laptop that they claim they're very slim, and they are, like, they have slim laptops, other companies, but then you look at the form factor of the charger and it weighs so much. So as an overall package, it's not that great, right? But yeah, over here there is some additional instructions to show you how to basically fold a section that goes behind the laptop to lift it up. That's kind of neat. So we can move that here to the side. And over here there's that box here, has the cool Asus branding logo on it. And on the back side here, let me open this up. You see you can get some warranty and other manuals in here pertaining to the laptop. Just more down here. There isn't much more down here. So that's pretty much what comes in the box here. But yeah, really cool overall stuff here. I believe the instructions might actually be for this piece over here, which is quite interesting. It's a recyclable piece of cardboard, and it's just to elevate the laptop, but all this is saying is you can take both of these flaps and fold them inwards like this, and then you know, you could you know, fold this into 3 pieces and it would turn into a triangle. So let me put this to the side now, and let's start taking a look at the machine now. So I'll put this aside. So over here I'm starting to open this laptop up. I'm gonna start peeling this off. These parts on the sides here come taped. Fairly easy to remove. It's just a little sticky, but it shouldn't be that hard to take off. And you can peel off the sides here, take that down, and this is your laptop. So you can pull that out, and as you can see, that's that branding sticker. I'll just leave that on there, and here's your machine. So really cool finish on the back here, a really cool Asus logo there. Of course, there's some specs listed here on the front. This one has a 240 Hertz refresh rate. You have your 100% DCI P3 coverage on the screen, and really cool, you know, new cooling on this machine going on. This laptop is advertised to be really quiet in terms of cooling when it's running, and I really look forward to testing that aspect out actually. So let me go ahead here and plug this in. All right, back with this laptop. It is now plugged in and ready to fire up for the first time here. So without further ado, we can get to that now. So a really cool panel on the inside. Actually, I did not expect a glossy panel, but it looks amazing. There's a nice little cover they include here so that you do not damage the keys when you're transporting it. And as you can see on the inside here, there are some markings on the specs. This is an Intel Core i9, as you can see, and it has a RTX 4090 in there. So without further ado, let me turn the machine on here. As you can see, it's not very conventional. The power button is not where you think it would be, up here, right? It's actually here to the side. So once I click down here, that should go ahead and boot that laptop for me. So let's see what we got here. So laptop's booting on for the first time. I always love the startup animation on those Asus laptops. All right, everyone, so I'm back here and I'm done setting up the ROG Flow X16. Laptop looks great, really cool. I will say I don't think this keyboard is individually lit. It looks like an overall backlight underneath the keyboard here. So this does not look like a per key RGB. However, the machine looks really nice, very great finish, and very slim. So I will be running this benchmark here with DirectX 11 on ultra quality, and I will leave it at, let's see, the resolution is set to the system resolution, which in this case, if we take a look here, I believe this is a 4K panel, and it is. It's 2560 by 1600. So without further ado, let's go ahead and run this benchmark here. All right, so while this Heaven benchmark is running, let's take a little more of a look at the laptop. So in terms of ports, on the back of this machine, there aren't really any ports. Your ports are over here on the right hand side, and on the right hand side you have your two standard USB ports and a micro SD port. On the left hand side here you just have an auxiliary port, you have your USB-C port, and you have an additional HDMI port right there. So like I said, this is running an RTX 4070. I'm running this here on 4K resolution. I must say right off the bat, I'm very impressed with the panel. I don't often come by laptops that have a panel that's this sharp and clear. I will say it looks very clear. It looks very crisp. If I move from side to side, it doesn't look like there's any backwash or any light bleed through happening anywhere. It all looks very uniform, very clean, very crisp. Definitely this laptop is running crazy frame rates here. I mean, it's right now I can see it's hitting 130 frames per second. It was hitting 140 a while ago. And that's super impressive, you know, on a benchmark like this. In addition to that, let's talk a little about the temperature. So I will say I see up there that the temperature is only at 73, 74 degrees Celsius on the GPU. That's, again, in my opinion, very impressive. It's not really heating that much, and I'm talking 74, 75 Celsius here, not Fahrenheit. So that all looks great. In terms of the noise, the fans are definitely quite quiet here. I don't hear much sound coming through. Compared to some other gaming machines I've tried, you can really hear those fans go on those other machines. Such as, you know, the slimmer Razer Blade laptop, you can really hear the fans on that, or some of the MSIs like the previous, you know, GS75 Stealth series, and those laptops, the fans are definitely much more audible on them. In terms of the usage, the keyboard, it feels like a very shallow traveling keyboard in terms of typing feel. I gave that a quick test a while ago. The trackpad feels very nice. I think this might be a glass trackpad. Using it, it reminds me a lot of the Dell XPS 15's trackpad. So very nice trackpad. The clicking on it is a little bit, it needs a little more force to click. It's not like one where it clicks easily. But then again, that's not a huge issue when it comes to this machine. This panel is also a touchscreen panel, which, you know, you don't see a lot of that on a lot of gaming laptops today either. A lot of them just come with regular screens nowadays, but you know, this one still has that touchscreen. If you know you're doing photo editing or something like that, it would be like great addition. So that's pretty awesome about this. I haven't had the chance to test the battery life on it yet. I can maybe give a future update on that, but then again, for most gaming laptops, you shouldn't expect that much out of the battery life, especially if you're gaming. Usually I would say 3 to 4 hours is usually an expected range for those machines. But this should have Optimus technology, which would definitely help with that. Overall, I'm quite impressed at the form factor, the clarity of the screen. The numbers that I'm seeing right now are super impressive, honestly, for such a small laptop. Very thin bezels, like on this machine. That's how they fit such a big screen in here. So I will be cutting over to when we get the benchmarking score here shortly. Alright, so as we're wrapping up the benchmarking here, just a few quick observations I noticed. As the benchmark is running, just to check, just lightly touching around to see the temperature, I can definitely say the laptop does get very toasty towards the top of the keyboard here. The keys feel fine, but if you touch the actual keyboard towards the top and around this area, it does get extremely hot. I think this would explain a lot why in the manual or in the box, sorry, there was this little piece to elevate the back of the laptop. So I would recommend always keeping the back of this laptop just elevated a bit. I did place something in the back, you know, just to give it a little bit more air while it runs this benchmark, and it is a little cooler in the back here. I will say it was very hot that you couldn't even touch it. But here you go, the benchmark has been complete. It hit an average of 130 frames per second on Unigine Heaven Benchmark 4.0. The maximum FPS was 361, you know, which is pretty insane, I would say. Really, really cool. I was running this on Ultra and 4K. So really, really cool results here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you would like to see something, or if you would like me to review a certain unit. I can make sure to try to bring that up into my next reviews. So thanks everyone for watching, and enjoy your day.